Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a very sensitive and widely debated subject, the story of Gaza's resistance and the ongoing question of whether it is truly backed by Muslim nations. This topic has captured the world's attention, not only because of the conflicts that have erupted over the years, but also because of the way it represents the broader struggle in the Middle East. To better understand it, let's look at it step by step as we would examine a powerful, yet controversial machine. Focusing on the outward image, the internal dynamics, the performance on the ground, the safety mechanisms in place, the unique features that set it apart, the price being paid, and finally, the overall conclusion about what this means in the regional and global context. On the outside, Gaza's resistance presents a strong and defiant image to the world. Through demonstrations, military parades, and constant messaging, the exterior projects the idea of resilience and determination. It is carefully constructed to symbolize strength despite hardship, often using powerful imagery of fighters, flags, and slogans that highlight the narrative of resistance. This exterior is not only about military posturing, but also about psychological impact. Designed to inspire supporters across the Muslim world and beyond, the message is clear. Despite isolation and pressure, the resistance continues to stand firm. When we step inside, the interior reveals a more complicated structure. Gaza's resistance is not one unified body, but a collection of groups, each with its own leadership, ideology, and strategies. Hamas is the most dominant faction, but Islamic Jihad and smaller organizations also play significant roles. The internal workings show both cooperation and tension. As each group tries to maintain influence while still uniting against a common enemy, this interior dynamic makes the resistance movement unique, because while it lacks the clear hierarchy of a traditional army, it thrives on networks and shared goals that allow it to function even under extreme stress. Performance is one of the most striking aspects of Gaza's resistance. Despite being vastly outmatched in terms of technology, resources, and firepower, the fighters have developed ways to adapt and survive. Tunnel networks, homemade rockets, guerrilla tactics, and an ability to regroup after massive strikes demonstrate a form of performance that is both unconventional and surprisingly effective. The endurance of Gaza's resistance, surviving repeated wars and blockades, is often pointed to as evidence of some form of backing, whether direct or indirect, from sympathetic Muslim-majority countries. The performance lies not only in fighting capacity, but also in the ability to keep morale alive and maintain relevance on the international stage. The safety features of Gaza's resistance are about both physical protection and political defense. On the ground, safety means building tunnels, using urban areas as shields, and moving quickly to avoid precision strikes. But on the larger scale, safety also comes from the political cover and humanitarian support offered by certain Muslim nations. While many countries are cautious not to openly confront Israel or the West, they provide humanitarian aid, diplomatic support, and international organizations, and at times, indirect financial assistance. These safety features act as buffers, preventing Gaza from being completely isolated and giving the resistance a chance to survive prolonged conflicts. The unique selling points of Gaza's resistance lie in its symbolic value. Unlike a traditional army, it represents a cause that resonates deeply across the Muslim world. The movement portrays itself as not just defending Gaza, but also defending Jerusalem, Islamic holy sites, the dignity of oppressed people. This symbolism attracts both sympathy and support, giving the resistance a global relevance far beyond its borders. Unique appeal is that it embodies defiance against a stronger power, a narrative that carries emotional weight for millions across different nations. The price, however, is devastating. Gaza has paid and continues to pay a tremendous human and material cost. Thousands of civilians have lost their lives in repeated conflicts. Infrastructure is left in ruins, and the economy is shattered. Families live under constant uncertainty, with shortages of electricity, clean water, and medical supplies. Muslim nations that extend support also face political costs, as they risk damaging ties with Western powers or Israel. The price is ongoing, heavy, and deeply felt by the people who live through the consequences every day. In conclusion, Gaza's resistance can be understood as a rough but enduring machine, one that functions through resilience, adaptation, and symbolic power. Its exterior projects defiance, its interior reveals a complex structure, its performance shows unexpected endurance, and its safety features rely on both physical measures and political support. Its unique selling point is its ability to inspire and mobilize sympathy across the Muslim world. But the price it demands is staggering, measured in human suffering and regional instability. Whether Muslim nations are fully backing it or only providing limited support remains a matter of debate. But what is clear is that Gaza's resistance has become a powerful symbol in modern geopolitics, one that continues to influence narratives, alliances, and conflicts across the region.